So, whether we're healing something big, a major illness or trauma, or protecting our health and well being by creating a deep well of resilience, or want our vibrant bodies to catapult us to our highest potential as humans, it helps to see the healing terrain from a bird's eye view. Our path won't look like anyone else's, but as humans, we share some foundational elements. Let's quickly recap what we've explored in the previous Our Healing Life videos. Our healing path begins with our new story. The body isn't wrong. In its pain, suffering, and illness, it isn't wrong. We trust the exquisite language of our bodies. Our healing path is strengthened and inspired by our deep understanding of the dynamic principles of the human body, founded on 21st century science and our own profound life school wisdom. The primary urge of the body is to heal. Just like all of nature, no matter the degree of devastation or trauma or unmet needs, the body will achieve its best equilibrium given the circumstances. Our bodies are innately wise. They keep score. They reveal their needs through their exquisite language. So our big assignment is to activate the healing potential within us. The healing is there. Our potential is unlimited. Our assignment is to claim that healing and potential. So last time we explored the 3 core personal skills that lay the foundation for activating our healing potential. Without these, no savvy food plan, supplement regimen, therapy, or healing strategy on the planet will sustain us or take us as far as we can go. And what are these? We have self-awareness, become your witness, self-compassion and safety to neutralize trauma, and self-agency, claim your power. And what's another way to look at these? These are outcomes of becoming present. Present to oneself, present to one's body, present to one's feelings, present to one's inner wisdom and guidance, and present to the moment in front of us. It looks like a spiritual path, doesn't it? What's that got to do with healing our bodies? We've already established that we're multi-dimensional beings. It's all a spiritual journey. And without self and present moment awareness, we can't direct our healing. We then relegate ourselves to helplessness when we have a problem. We depend on the experts to fix us without questioning whether what they have to offer is right for us. We don't scrutinize their understanding of who we are and what we need or the course of treatment they recommend. Essentially, we lose our power. We hand off our power. So yes, as multi-dimensional beings, healing our bodies and healing our minds is part of our larger spiritual practice. And I'm not talking about religion here. That is something entirely different. I'm talking about connection that we create to the larger truth of who we are, that we're souls with bodies and minds. And the soul, body, mind practice is grounded in present moment awareness. Healing must always be grounded in present moment awareness. And here's what I'd like you to know today. Presence is the path, it's the practice, and it's the prize. What do I mean? Presence is the path. Without self-awareness, self-compassion, and safety, and self-agency, there's no healing path beyond our body's innate ability to establish its best equilibrium given its circumstances. This unconscious approach to healing is unlikely to get us where we really want to go, to resolve our pain, suffering, and illness. We must consciously activate the healing within us, and that's it. Suppressing symptoms won't work. Addressing problems reductionistically, that is, without honoring our integrated multi-directional biology, without consideration of the whole genius of our bodies, won't work. Trying to fix ourselves with one-size-fits-all strategies won't work. We have to be present and activate and direct our healing. But we're not taught presence in our world. And we're also traumatized. We're either lamenting the past, swirling in our old disempowering stories about what has happened to us, or we're terrified about the uncertain future before us, creating more disempowering stories that keep us afraid and stuck. How often are we right here in this present moment, honoring the present, truly experiencing what is and what the possibilities are? Here's the good news. Presence is the path. It's also a practice. It's what we all can do every day in countless ways. And the more we practice, just like anything else we put our attention towards, the more presence becomes us, and it's easy to access. And presence is the prize. How's that possible when it's so dang hard? And yes, it's hard. Being present may be the hardest thing we ever do because our human brains are attracted like freaking magnets to the disempowering stories of the past and future. And because we're surrounded by distractions and inundated with others' agendas that may not be ours, that may not be right for us. But once we get the hang of it, once we begin to practice presence every day, and we did have a taste of this in our last installment of our healing life, we not only strengthen our self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-agency to become our witnesses and activate the true healing potential within us to relieve our pain, suffering, and illness, but we get the biggest dang prize of our entire lives. We get to see and feel and experience the beauty all around and within us because it's there. And when we stop long enough to shift our gaze, to take it in, that beauty becomes part of our life. It becomes ours. So presence is the path to healing. It's the practice we show up every day for, and it's the prize that gets to blow us away. I want to take a minute together to activate presence today. Let's do this one standing if you're able, otherwise sitting is just fine. And I want you to slip your shoes off, bare feet if you can. Stand with your feet a bit wider than hip distance apart, with your toes pointing forward or slightly out, whatever feels most comfortable. We're creating a wide base for our foundation, and we're feeling the earth or the floor beneath the soles of our feet. This sensory information goes to your brain to signal safety and connection. And then I want you to place your hands firmly over your midsection with one hand over your heart, one over your solar plexus, just beneath the bottom of your rib cage, and press firmly here, like you mean it. This is you. This is us. This is our strength. And breathe deeply here. Let your breath and hands help you sink into this core of your being, your core of energy and life force, your core of love, empathy, compassion, and heart wisdom. Breathe, sink in, and be present. Be present to the rise and fall of your breath. Be present to all the sensations and feelings that come up for you without judgment. Be present. And as you sink into your core of cores, soften. Soften your knees. Soften your shoulders and your neck. Soften your breath. Soften your mind. Soften your stories. Be here right now in present time. And stay curious. Breathe. Sink in. Soften. And stay curious about everything. Be your compassionate witness right here, right now, in present time, not your critic or judge or taskmaster. Let that voice soften and stay curious. This is you. This is us. This is our strength. We are right here in present time. And then let's use our powerful words. We'll use our words to create a story to anchor us to present time. Thank you for this present moment awareness that is so hard, yet I'm stepping up for it regardless. I'm stepping up for myself, even when it feels scary and unfamiliar because I wasn't taught to be here or taught to trust my own beauty, wisdom, and genius. I show up right here, right now, in present time, because nothing else is as real. Nothing else shows me the truth. With breath, hands, heart, strong core, I experience my whole true self in present time. With each practice, I go deeper. I become stronger. I am more connected to my truth. When this quiet time of reflection is complete and I go about my day, I need only say, I am now in present time, and I'll be right back here, grounded in my body and soul, connected to my truth, present. And I am so grateful for your presence. I'll see you for the next installment of our Healing Life series, where we'll use our present moment magnificent brains to begin working with the healing terrain. We're going to explore resilience and roadblocks to healing. We'll get into all the details then. Until then, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you.